stream. Yeah, YouTube's letting us do live streams finally. I had to get to 1,000 subscribers before I could do it on the phone. So, I haven't done an update on this apiary much. I've been doing like little series, there's my first nucleus and that. But I thought to try out the live stream, see how it all works. If we get any glitches or whatever. We'll have a little look around the main like YouTube apiary and see how it's going, see what's going on. But first of all, look at the size of this beast. Now, this is my first nucleus colony, but I've been raising queens in there. That's one of the things we're going to do today. Chuck some queen cells in a mating nuke. Why are a lot of these? Well, let me just go and check on it. Let me check that it's actually on. Yeah, it's on. Right? I know nobody might be watching, but this is just me trying to see how we're working there. So this is what we're going to do. A lot of these colonies haven't got queens, right? Or lost queens. This one hasn't got a queen, sold it. This one hasn't got a queen, it's run away. This one doesn't have a queen, sold that one. Lots of them we sold, right? Some over here we sold, some we moved. Quite a few of them haven't got a queen. So we're going to look in to see if we got eggs basically. We'll see if these virgins are mated. There's a virgin in there running around. Look at the size on this beastie. All these but one is full of honey. Let's go and have a look around, is it? Let's have a little look. This boy there got a queen. I think that's a queen from Mellow Bees. This one has got a queen, I think that's from Honeyfields. But I'm going to do a video on that today. That might be still trying to swarm. Well, not swarm, still trying to supersede that queen. And if it is, I'm taking the queen out and it's just going to go. But that'll be on my first nucleus video. We're going to do that. Because I thought that it was stopped doing it, but it hasn't. But look how much honey it's making now. Oh, that's like it is. This one, the red queen in there from Black Mountain Honey, from Melita Bees. Still in there. But they're not going in the super. So I've taken the queen excluder off. Look. Taking the queen excluder off. And hopefully that'll just encourage the bees into there. They got, say the frames go from here to here. From the hive tool up, it's just honey in all the frames. So I'm hoping that that band of honey is going to stop the queen from laying in there. Because we are on the wrong side of the solstice for expansion now, really, in a way. This bad boy hasn't got a queen, got a virgin in there. Out the Italian, right? This one is a bit of a sad case, right? Because they had a couple of swarm cells in there where I'd squashed the brood down, right? And then it was trying to make one or two. So I had to take it back from the farm. It was trying to make one or two cells, which I'd stopped. So what I'd done, I'd spread the brood so harshly, it kept the queen over here. And she couldn't get down there, and they started making queen cells down there. Anyway, I went there 1 week, and it was just gone. Inspected it through, and it looked like one queen cell had been opened from the bottom, and my green queen weren't there anymore. So virgin could have hatched and killed her, or I could have squashed her messing around in there. But these are full of honey. This box here, because it's been such a beast nectar flow, all the other nationals which are locking up space in the brood nest with frames of honey and put in this box here to take them for extraction. So this has got about 5 or 6 national brood frames, like deep frames. Yeah, ready for honey extraction. We got on the back, huh? I'll show you this one, right? We'll have a look in this one. Let's have a look in it now. Because there's a queen in there that bought the colony And unfortunately the queen was crushed in the post, right? The abdomen was, the thorax was crushed. But so I thought, alright, they're gonna be trying to kill her or whatever, you know, make a new queen. But they haven't. They haven't at all, not one speck. They've just been just laying loads and loads and loads of brood. They're showing now that even if you think, oh, this queen is gone, she might not be. Let's have a look, is it? It was a 4-frame nuke when I bought it. All eggs in there, like you're not going to be able to see them here, but there she is, right? I knew she'd be up there. Let me show you here. See that queen there? Look at her thorax, right? Squashed. You see that? Pure squashed right in. They're not trying to supersede her at all. Let me get it on the side. Not one bit are they trying to supersede her. Look how fat she is. She's just laying up slabs and slabs of brood. So, I thought, as soon as I seen her, I was on the phone to Marco, sending videos and that. Because I thought they were going to just kill that queen off or she was going to die. But she hasn't. So if you want some Terminator style bees, go and get her from Melrose Bees. Oh, lid. Went up for a lid one there. Oh, it's much more easier doing a live stream now. You don't have to edit nothing. Wasp, I'm killing them. Look, done like a skip. Now I'm the wasps eating everything. But I might swear, so sorry about it for the Americans. If any Americans ever watch it. This bad boy, I haven't got a queen. That came off. It was at the quad farm, right? It was a 5-frame split at the quad farm. I brought it down here. 3 frames went into this box I'm pointing at down there. That's got a queen. It's on 6 frames now, I'll show you. The rest of it went in here, so 2 frames went in there, and that had a queen cell. But 2 to 3 weeks ago I brought it down here, like we're in the middle of a flow, right? Not as good as it was 2 or 3 weeks ago when we had, oh shit, when we had a beastie flow. But look at this now, they're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames of bees there. So they've grown 2 frames since I put them in there. And let's get one out and have a look at it. Because there's not many people on YouTube running their bees on Dadant frames. Look at the size of that beast. Look at that. Alright, and we're in July like this, and the brood nest is ramping down. So look at the amount of brood that they fit onto this frame. It is a beast. So, like as well, 5 frames of this. That's basically gotta be 8 frames national, isn't it? It's flipping huge. Can you even see it? Am I just showing you nothing? No, you can see it. Look at the size of it. Look at the bees, they're nice bees. Look at this wasp now though. But yes, I'm pretty certain this is a Honeyfields queen. I'm not sure though, I haven't seen her for a while. So, I haven't seen her, so I don't know, but I think it's Honeyfields. Which is Melita queens anyway. I haven't got cover boards for these, not yet. The lid just goes on. Look at this beastie. Yeah, we're just gonna run through them. Just gonna run through these little colonies, show you have a look a bit, like this is a tower, you know what I'm saying? I have to move up there. So we've got some queen cells we're going to have to move. They're in the top of this box. Right. Gotta get up here, get all the stuff. But this was from a demery, right? So they're still going strong. Still doing the business. Show you these queen cells now. I'm gonna get them out later on. Anyway. Yeah, it's so much easier than editing it, but it might be so crap though. We'll find out. There's 4 on there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not many, but they gotta go in cells today. They're just building comb because we're on this lovely, lovely flow. I think I only took 9. 4 came, so you know. But I only got enough room for 4, so excellent. Well, that's one of the things I gotta do this morning. Put those queens in. I'll put the cells in rather. I was gonna do my first nucleus live, and I ran through it all, but you know that might take me an hour just going through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just takes ages. So we'll just have a quick go through. This hive's not mine, but I look after it. They come from the same type of queen as this one, and they're still trying to supersede their new queen. This one, boosh. Ah, Dick Tippett, nice one. Nice one for tuning in. At least we had one viewer, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got that honey as well. I was gonna eat that honey. Thanks for saying that. I was gonna come and eat that honey on a live stream. Gonna do that for the first one, but I forgot to bring it with me. So, but I've got it down the house. Me and the baby are waiting to try it. Actually, like I said, I was keeping it to do this live stream. Gonna try it on the first one, but I forgot to bring it because I've been at the kids' marble campsite today. That's the sports day. So I didn't have near the crocs done, but I'm looking forward to try it. This one here, the lady still haven't come to pick up her Langstroth colony, so that's grown into a beast. You want to see the brood in here, right? I know I showed you on the other one. Let me see if I can get that to stay still. I spread the brood in here the other day. Kept this one with the queen excluder in place just to see what's going on, to see if that was hindering or not. But like I said, I spread the brood the other day. So if you don't know what the spread in the brood is, it's just moving the most capped frame to the end of the brood nest. So honey. So the bees encourages egg laying in the next frame, you know, it increases the growth of the brood nest. This was all cap brood, right? This entire thing was all cap brood. And now look at it, it's all eggs. Like you can see the brood up here. See the brood is still emerging up here? The entire thing was just one fat slab. These frames are just humongous. There's the queen, laying them all back up. Like I'm pretty glad, like sorry calf, but I'm pretty glad that she didn't come and get it because I just love this queen. It lays fat slabs, but you can see the shrinking of the brood nest now, right? You can see the time of year come into play because there was brood laid up to the top. You can see it there, still there hatching out. She laid it right to the top, but now they're filling everything back with honey. So the brood only starts here now. So they're giving it like what, a couple of inches. So they're shrinking the nest. Next year when these start on these day-done frames, they're gonna just be huge. So, see the queen, see the eggs, don't need to go any further. She's got plenty of room. been lucky with the queen, haven't we? We found her, she's been on the first frame of every one we pulled out. There we go. So look, I've restricted the brood nest here because I want to get up into the super. I've got this frame feeder here to restrict them to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7 frames. To me, that's got to be 11 nationals, you know what I'm saying? To a normal brood box. So I'm hoping that they will go up. It's like, what, the 6th of July, is it? The 5th, 4th, maybe? I'm hoping the next month. We got... The bramble is just finishing up, yeah? But the rose bay is still going. And we got Himalayan balsam and knotweed, right? So the balsam has just started. The knotweed is growing. That's going to come at the August time. So hopefully they're going to be running these medium frames left. Well, they need to have on, yeah. It's like if there's any comments, like they just read them out to you, you know what I mean? Like an AI bot will just read out the comments. See if anyone has actually said anything. Like I don't know how to bring it all up, so bear with me here while she's just looking at nothing. Hey, it's just learning how to do it in there. Just learning how to do it. This bad boy started drawing. I got some plastic frames, right? They started drawing them. Last year I couldn't get them to draw them at all. This year they started drawing them, doing our beastie flow 2 or 3 weeks ago. See, they started drawing them, but then they've just given up on it. So I put wax super underneath. Yeah, they just sort of give up. They're not even up in it any longer. I don't know if all the bees that were doing it had died. Like they just aged out. But this was only a nuke. It was a 4-frame nuke pepper in there. And it filled up this box. This box is jammed. So, can't quibble. They started to do it, so. I'll be in there. What can you do about it? What can you do? Well, let's run through it because this is getting long-winded, isn't it? You, virgin in there. Virgin in there. They're all on day dance. They came from the bees left over from selling nukes. This bad boy, right? It had a lovely queen from a swarm I kept in there. Sold the queen and the nuke. But then they just didn't requeen. But anyway, they've requeened themselves now. But there's like a tiny little queen in there. Tiny one. But I marked it yesterday. It runs through the queen excluder like this, so I can't use it as a production colony because it just goes through a queen excluder. So what I'm doing with that is this. If they're getting bite, yeah, right? That's the first thing. So although the bees were really calm when they were small, they're getting bite yellow, right? I'm not using smoke, alright, granted. But what I'm gonna do, look at them. See the difference between the buckfast bees and the AM, like the locally adapted? So they keep saying, people keep going, oh, get a locally adapted queen. This is what it is. No, thank you. I'll have buckfast queens. I got breeder queens coming soon, G. Look at them. They're actively, can you see? These bees is actively trying to get me, right? None of the others have a bee. And all I've done is take the lid off, right? You can smell it, you know what I'm saying? Look at it. Right, I'm not going to do it, right? I'm not going to try and find her because look at them, they're being pairs. I'm just going to, look, I'm not even putting my hands in there. Right, it's just, what's the point? Right, so at the minute, she's going to be let to overwinter. She's tiny. If they supersede her, I'm going to let them. But what I'm doing is, I'm letting them fill up frames with nectar, because we're in such a flow, right? We're in such a good flow. Look at them. Look, all of these are saying, boom, I'm going to come and sting you now. You can just smell it. Can you lot smell it? I mean, like, I can smell it. My brother can't. Like, I can smell the pheromone of him trying to have me. My brother can't smell it. But anyway, I'm letting them make frames of honey and putting them into this colony here. Just storing them up for the winter. Well, not for the winter, for extraction. This guy's got a virgin queen in there. This one, oh, this is an interesting one. Let me show you this one. Only interesting in the fact that, yeah, be steady. It was given to me for free. The lady couldn't keep the bees any longer. She broken her leg. So she gave me the colony of bees. This super was on top of it. Now, the bees were just absolutely rammed, right? Rammed. There was 11 frames in here. I've jammed an extra one in. But let me show you the super that she gave me, right? Jammed with propolis, man. Jammed. And get it apart. Like it looks like that she put a ported escape on and forced the bees out of many supers down into one in the brood box, right? But you can't blame her, she took the spring honey, the bees, isn't it? Look at the super that she left with her though. Look at that. Pure slabs of honey in every one. The entire thing was full. Every super I've ever picked up. The entire thing is just like this, a beast. So I had to put the other two supers on. There was just too many bees. Too many to inspect in the bottom, you know. Check if they had disease or anything. So I had to leave them. Yeah, so I had to leave them on the top. Well, I had to leave them with 2 extra supers fill up for a couple of days. Get used to it. These are pretty bitey, mind. Leave them get used to it. Before I can go through. But I've been through and it's fine. There's no nasties in there. There was a fat queen in there. So I marked down yesterday. Look at the hive she gave me though. She must have paid £400 for the hive. Maysmore hive, you know. Right. This one's got a queen. That one has got a virgin in. So we're getting long-winded. I'm gonna go take these queen cells now. 2 of them gotta go into nukes up there. So let's go and do that, okay? Now I appreciate that there's probably no one watching it, right? But this could just be like another video, isn't it? You know, nobody watches along with it anyway. You know, this is just me on fun. Getting used to it. Because you're only going to get bigger by 1,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who has subscribed. So 2 queens, let's get 2 out. Right. This one, let's get the top ones. This one. Right, put this back because they got to go to a different site. I don't have an incubator, so I'm just going to take some bees and brood, well, some bees, and then just bring them back. So, I'm going to do the cells here, alright? All the wax on it. Take it off. Oh, damn it! I need to get... I'll put them there for a second. Because I need to go get the cages. Well, that would have been edited out, wouldn't it? That would have been in the cut pile. Right. Right, get the bees off. Easy peasy. These are going to go in these JZBZ cages. Oh, one. Right, get the wax off. In the cages. 2 of them. It's 25 degrees out here, so they're not going to get cold. 24 at least anyways. I'm going to leave that open, because if anyone tries to rob that monster colony, they're good on them. They can have a go, can't they? Now, I'm not used to moving with the phone, you know what I'm saying? So, I've got a couple of nukes up here. Oh. So, where are they going? Sorted my hives this morning, early, before the sun come out. Yeah, boy, that's exactly what I'm doing. Getting them done now, before it's like sweltering. So you're gonna have to stay by there, right? I'm not gonna jeopardize these queens for the sake of it. So in here, put some frames of bees. Brewed yesterday. Bees and food. Because one of my other ones got robbed out, right, when I only had a small amount of bees. So this one's got, bees, brood, food. I'm gonna take the queen. Put it against the honey there. Oh, this is plastic foundation. Right. Put it against the honey there. Take this frame out to make a bit of room, because it's plastic foundation. Can't stick it in all the way. Boom, there it is. In between these 2 frames. Now the cage is on there. These haven't been here quite a day yet. They've been about, I don't know, 18 hours without a queen. Brought me here yesterday afternoon. Just took some brood from other colonies. Now you might have seen this one before. This side didn't make it to my first, the Oldcastle farm hives. This side's got a virgin. I put a queen in there yesterday. Still see how it runs as a free frame nuke. Not sure if I put that video out yet. I said that's what I was going to do, but that's what I'm doing. These bad boys. I tried to get a mini mating nuke, right? But just couldn't, didn't happen anyway, right? Didn't happen. But put some more bees in here yesterday. This is the one that got robbed out, something violent. Put some more bees in there from a different hive. Put a few more frames in. So, oh yes, we've got much more bees. They've still got their food. That brood that was hatching, that was all dying. Everything was going to shite. So at least now, oh look, they're bringing in nectar now. Or they're moving it across from this frame. Look at all these bees now. Yesterday this frame was just all dying, dead bees. I had to pour syrup on them. It was that, that bad. So, trying to make a queen cell. So get rid of that just in case, because sorry buddy, just only because I don't want them wasting their energy, Like I said, they was all dying yesterday. We were trying to make no queen cell yesterday, so who knows where they got that lava from. See them all in here, they're all black, dead. They're starting to clean them out a bit though. I think the boosting bees has really helped, I've moved them to the middle so that they can protect the entrance better. Like I said, they was getting robbed robbed out. It's like rotten. Well, they took everything. They took everything. They're all gonna die. So, 2 queen cells in there. Oh. 9 out of the 11 queen cells we had last time hatched. Yeah? Let's see if I can show you the virgin in here. I think this one's got a black one. The F2s, like this, so these are not going to be for any particular reason other than I need queens. They're just going to be for me. And I don't have the money to buy one. Let me try and find this one for you now. These got a lot of food though. Like I said, there's a good flow on. Hopefully she's out mating, you know. That'd be the best solution, wouldn't it? Finding virgins is not easy anyway, is it? Not around here, they say, anyway. Ah, here she is, right? Look at that black sucker. It's an F2 from a buckfast queen, right? Look how black she is. Like, I can't see the phone screen, right? So I don't know if you can see it. But look at her there. Look how black that girl is there. Look how fat that virgin is as well, mind. Yeah? That's unmated. That's a fat, that's bigger than that little queen I was off about it from. I got some orange ones, some black ones, some 50-50. So they just gotta go and give them time over there. There we are, that will do. Our first live stream, just testing it out, see how it goes. If you were watching live, thank you. 1 or 2 of you. If you wasn't, have a look anyway, because this is the sort of jobs you gotta do if you want to have lots of bees. This is the sort of shit that you do. How many colonies we got here? We might have 26, 27 colonies here, including these little mating hives. Gotta go through more. I didn't go through them all, but you're gonna check on them, this and that, pot through them all. Sort of stuff you gotta do. Like Heaven Chip, I think, said then, get out in the day before the sun melts you. Thanks for watching. See you again. Alright, how do we stop it? Who knows how to stop him? Put it in the comments how you stop it. Alright, what are you turning off? Press X. I'm sure you want to stop shooting.